Okay, hello, testing. I hope this is working. Well, I was a little bit bored about doing. I had a pretty, rough full days studying, working, all that. And I wanted to do a quick video. I didn't know exactly what to do for a video, so I thought, why not Minecraft? I never really did it. I did some Minecraft videos, but it's been quite some time since I don't have to play Minecraft. By the way, yes, if you're asking yourself watching the video right now, yes, this is a mod that is trying to recreate. I think the name is Legacy 4J. It's trying to recreate Minecraft from the console versions of Minecraft. So it's a pretty nice mod, and I'm gonna be talking a lot about Minecraft on this video while playing it, and also especially the console version, which was the one I played so much. Well, as a kid, just like any other kid that played or knew about Minecraft, I started watching a lot of YouTubers. Back in the day, I would watch a lot of Brazilian YouTubers. Of course, you had like people like Captain Sparkles. You had that one animation dude which had this realistic egg. You had tons of other guys. You had that couple who would do videos reviewing mods. But I would watch a lot of Brazilian YouTubers. You had, for example, Authentic Games, which was the one I watched the most. You had Jazz Ghost, Veno Extreme, Vinicius 13, Vinicius 13. You had Tasercraft. You just had the whole gang. Baixa Memoria. So it would be all people who would do videos back in the day. Most of them playing with friends, like playing Minecraft mods, just Lucky Block and tons of other stuff. And I would just have fun, and of course, just like any kid would do back in the day, I would piss my pants when I heard or watched any video about Herobrine. So it was, just the fun old days. I would mostly come home from school and would either go to my home or my grandma's home. I would have my really, really bad phone where I would spend the whole afternoon watching Minecraft videos. And I would also, if I went to my grandma's house, if I went to my house, I would watch on my phone. If I went to my grandma's house, I would watch on her laptop, which she would borrow me, and I would spend the whole evening, the whole afternoon, just watching these Minecraft videos, consuming them. That's probably why I'm so autistic. But yeah, that's how it would go. But I wouldn't really have an actual. I would know everything that there was to know about the game, a little bit more. But I wouldn't exactly touch the game at all until the Christmas of 2015, and I remember exactly. It was when I got my PlayStation 4. My mom, I really wanted the PlayStation 4 back in the day, and my mom was saving for that entire month. She was saving so she could give me the PlayStation. She and my dad, so they saved for a couple of months and managed to buy me the PlayStation 4 and even some games that would come with it. So, for example, of course, I would be really excited, really happy. Of course, even cried. I was a kid, and why wouldn't I cry? It was something I was asking for quite some time. It was a game. Of course, I had other games before. Nintendo Wii. I had a PlayStation 2. I had my 3DS. But that was the first console that I really started having. I was a preteen. Preteen. I was becoming 18. So of course I have a lot of memories with the other consoles, but I had a lot of memories playing on the PlayStation 4. And they would buy some games with it. Like, for example, I think the games that came with it was, you had Need for Speed Rivals. That's right, Need for Speed Rivals. You would have Need for Speed Rivals, you would have Lego Marvel Superheroes, which is a classic game. You would have FIFA, which is a football game. I think it was FIFA 2015. I could be wrong. FIFA 2015. You would have, I think it was Little Big Planet 3. I could be wrong. But yeah, I know I had Little Big Planet 2, but I don't know if it was exactly when I got the PlayStation 4. And of course, Minecraft for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 4 edition, which was where I first really, I had cracked Minecraft before. I remember back in the day, I would go to this English course, and they had a lot of computers on the room. There was a room where you would wait for the teacher, and I would remember I would always get there 30 minutes before the class to use the computer to either before I would only watch videos, but then we started getting games. They would let you put games on the computer, so I managed to crack Minecraft, and that was when I first actually played. But I really got to only fully experience Minecraft when I played on the PlayStation 4 edition. And let me tell you, it was amazing. It was a really great time. I was a dumb kid, but I would have so much fun. The PlayStation 4 we managed to buy in the beginning of 2016. We managed to buy a controller, so I would be able to play with my brother, my little brother. And I just have so many good memories, just playing Minecraft and doing. While I do like survival, I think I spent so many times just playing creative over and over and over again, like non-stop. It would be my favorite thing. I myself, I don't think I'm a creative person. I don't think not at all. But I would have so much fun just scoping these crazy ideas into the game. Just going there and going crazy and just building a lot of fun, goofy stuff as a kid it was just phenomenal. So I remember I would have countless both creative and both survival maps, but the majority of them would be creative maps, and it would be so much fun, just spending the days right after school building stuff and having fun with my little brother. It was just the dream, back in the day. It's like that people say, of course, nostalgia is not a good thing, not at all, not at all. Of course, it has a good feeling, but you have to let something go. You cannot be stuck in the past. But of course, it was good times. People would say they were quote unquote simpler times because we wouldn't need to worry about stuff that we worry now. I don't know. It's basically because we were kids and we wouldn't mind. We would have more fun, And now, soon enough, becoming an adult. I am technically already an adult, and things just get, things just get for real. Now you have responsibilities. Now you gotta, school gets really tough, or college, and then you gotta work and all that. But such is life, right? Like, that's how life goes. That's how life is, and there isn't much complaining to do. You just gotta accept and follow that path, But anyways, I would spend so much time just building these Minecraft, just building tons of houses and towns. And I would remember I would have these roles where they would be all being creative. Majority of them, but the creative ones, it would be I would create this huge town with a lot of houses, and then like a castle in the middle of nowhere, and a giant statue of my skin, which is the skin I'm using, by the way, this skin, which is Buzz from Gamma Bros. If I'm correct, it's Buzz from Gamma Bros, and he was a free skin on the console version, with a free skin that you could use and pick. It was the first one that I really bat my eye and I said, okay, this is it, you know. And it just kind of stuck with me, you know. But yeah, it would have just worlds where I would create these huge towns and like castles and everything. And then we would occasionally make a tutorial world like this. Of course, it was an older version, or just create a random world where me and my brother would just fight. You know, we would get ready. We would get ready, like enchant all the armor, get TNT, all of that sort of stuff, and then just fight each other to the death. We would put, we'd get everything on creative. We would put on survival and just fight each other to death. It would be really fun. It was really simpler times when you look back to it. And then still have, God bless him, because he's doing great. I have my best friend João Pedro, and back in the day we would play so much. Like I played a lot of my brother, but I also played a lot with João Pedro. He got Minecraft, and we would start playing so much. I remember one day we, the same thing. I will play me, my brother, and João Pedro, my best friend, all day, all evening long. It would be really fun. And I remember one day we went to this friend's condominium. This place where he lives. They have pretty fancy houses around there, and most of them were modern. They had like a modern design. Most of them being little more squarey looking and stuff. And I remember exactly we would go there, riding our bikes and just looking through the houses. And I remember exactly, I would note some of the houses. You had like a house where it was like super square, and you had like dark gray and white tones. And then on the corner of the house, you just had like this, but it was on the really corner of the house, like this giant thing, but it was made out of glass. You could see through, and it was really tall. And I remember exactly, I recreated that house on Minecraft. When I got home that exact day, I recreated that house with that giant glass on the diagonal, on the very corner of the house. The same house, I did the notes, and then I went to home and recreated. And we would do that sometime. We would go around the city, We don't live super next to each other, but we would spend a lot of time together, both online and both physically. I would go to his house, he would go to my house, and then we would sometimes walk around the town and just note the houses we liked the most, so we would recreate them on our Minecraft worlds. It would be really fun and all. And then they started creating. Let me just sleep here. Oh, I don't have. I don't have wood. Anyways, they would create the mini games for Minecraft. I remember exactly when they first created the mini games, and I just went crazy. It was really fun. It was something really new for me. And they created mini games. They had the first one, which was the battle mini game, which was just basically a Hunger Games minigame. You would spawn on the middle of this world with tons of chests, and there were the chests scattered out across that world too. And then you just had to fight to death, and whoever lasted more would win. had to kill the others. It was really fun. It was really fun. I remember I was cracked on that mode. I would just spend the whole. I would just spend the whole afternoon, the whole evening playing that mode with João Pedro, and it was really fun. I think I'm not someone to really praise myself, especially for something silly as a Minecraft mini game. But I was the best at that mode. Like I would play so many times, like just spend the whole day and win, like the majority of those games. I was better in playing mini games than actually playing Minecraft as a whole. It was actually really funny. And then, for example, these people, you would have people hosting. We would host sometimes, but you would have people hosting these lobbies where you would play the mini games, and then some of them would like try to team because they couldn't play the game, so they would try to team in order to win the game. Others would try to they would try to team. They would try, so they could stay alive in the game because they couldn't manage to play normally. Even me and Jean-Pierre would team from time to time when we were playing together. Or like we would team, and in the very end we would face each other to death if we managed to survive, which would happen the majority of the times. And it was fun. It was really fun. I remember that I would win a lot on these mode. So sometimes I would like like you would have the host of the world H quitting and just leaving, and like you would have like a message, the host is connected or something like that, or you had the ability of kick someone from the world. So sometimes they would kick me, just for playing well, just for winning the matches. I mean, I understand why, but it would be really funny, because you were just playing and winning, and they would just kick you. It was really funny. So yeah, it was just fun. It was just fun, and the maps. Not only, the maps were really well made. They were like complete different maps. You had one that would be like a pirate team. Yeah, they had the 3 free ones because you had DLC that you had to pay for the other ones, which also had some bangers. But like for example, for the classic ones, you had the that one that is a pirate themed one. You would have the second one, which would be a cavern, like a cave one, which like some ancient like ruins. It would mostly be like some stone monuments and places. And then you would have the third one, which was just a nether. I think it was purgatory. It was something like that. It was just a nether, and it was a pretty cool place too. And it was the hardest too, because you had an upper level and a bottom level. And the bottom level would be filled with lava, and it would be just imagine falling there or having a fight where you could be stepping in lava at any given moment. And people would be really rough on the controller. I think most people couldn't do like parkour, jump really well, so everyone would just die on that mode. It would be really funny. Well, that'll basically be it. And then you had, of course, you also had the other maps, which these would be paid. You would have, for example, I think it's even used for one of the musics for Steve. Yeah, because all another thing, the soundtrack from Battle Mode was amazing. You had actual like official songs, and most of them were different from the normal vanilla Minecraft songs. Even the like first three maps, but then you have bangers like, for example, the ones that you have Shrunk, which I think has a lot of music, even in like Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, where Steve appears, and they have music from him too, from Minecraft. I think you have Toys of Shrunk, which is a soundtrack from the Shrunk map, where you literally just shrunk in a kid's bedroom. It's really fun, just Toy Story stuff. You would also have you have one which was one of my favorites, was the Wild West map. And then you have so many others. You would have one that was like just a snowy place. It was an excavation site place. You would have one that was medieval. You had one that was a castle. You had another one that would be an uh, Halloween map, and it would be really fun. As I said, it would all be really well made. You know, just really well made, really well crafted maps. And it will be just so much fun playing those modes, you know, and just spending the afternoon playing. And that was another thing that I really miss on the console mode. They put a lot of effort, of course, first adapting Minecraft to a console, which by itself, you know, you gotta do some adaptations. It does why the console edition has so much quote-unquote differences compared to the Java edition and stuff like that. But like you would have these tutorials, well, like this, which will be all handcrafted. But like for example, you had texture packs. With most of them, you would have to pay for them, but they would also be accompanied with worlds, and you could play them for free. You couldn't save them. You know, you could like play a little demo of these worlds. They would be giant worlds just created just using the texture packs and with different teams. You would have a Little Big Planet world. You would have a Halloween world. You would have a Christmas world. You have a Greek mythology world, a Chinese mythology, Nordic mythology. Just so many maps, really well made, really polished. And you could experience that all. And as I said, you could even give it a try. You have a Mass Effect world. I remember exactly, it was a Mass Effect world. So many really well made worlds that you could just play. I remember exactly on the Halloween world, you would have a giant mansion back in the map, because the maps would be giant too. So you have a giant mansion on the kind of on the back of the map, like really far away from the spawn area. Opa.
Empresta seu celular rapidinho?
Empresta.
Tirar uma foto do Biel fazendo pra gente.
Ok. Só faz foto, por favor. Espero. Sorry about that. Just my mom. Not sorry, you know, she just wanted some help. But anyways, yeah, so you have this giant mansion on the really far away from the spawn area in the Halloween world.
Depois manda pra mim, tá?
Beleza. And I
Não,
remember.
você tem aula amanhã?
Amanhã eu tenho aula às 10h50. Okay. But yeah, so you have this giant mansion, and I would play hide and seek with my brother. I remember exactly. It would be hide and seek that we would play, because it was a giant mansion. You had a lot of different places to hide, you know, because it was a giant mansion. Anyways, the point is, it was really well made. There was a lot of effort, a lot of love put on this version, because it could be just a simple adaptation of Minecraft, but no, they went all the way to actually create new maps and new features and stuff like that do not have, they're not there on the original versions, like Java edition and all that. So it's just really good, really nice to see, you know. It was really, you know, just really fun, as I said, to see how much effort they would put on it. And you would have other modes too, other mini games modes. I talked a lot about battle because it was the one I played the most. I think you had one, I don't know if it was exactly the name, it was Tumble or something like that, where you would have to, it was that classic mini game where you have tons of layers, and then you have like a little shovel, and you gotta drop people to the other layer until they fall to their death. I think you even have those stuff like Fall Guys and stuff like that kinda game mode. I'm gonna get those diamonds, by the way. But yeah. you have tumble, and then you have an Electra. It was like an Electra racing mode. Both of them were really nice too. Of course, I would talk about them. I talk about them less because I was just so addicted to playing the normal battle mode. But those were really fun, really well made too. Tumble had you just had the layers, but for the Electra mode, you also had the really giant and well made maps just for that one mode. You know, you would have giant maps where you could race between this giant like halos where you would get like points and stuff, like for different halos. You had shortcuts. It was really fun, really fun. Of course, I kind of sucked at that because until still to this day, I'm not the best, Electra guy. I cannot really use the Electra very well, but yeah, it was just fun, just complete, really fun, really fun. Of course, as I said, you're not supposed to be stuck in nostalgia. It's something that really, you know, it's bad for you. It's bad for you to be stuck in the past. Nostalgia is a quote unquote good thing, but it is temporary. Time, things change. Times changes. Stuff changes. You, you like it or not. Unfortunately, that's how the that's how life is. But these are some features, especially on the console editions, that really make me miss old Minecraft. Uh, Especially when Bedrock edition, because the console editions turned into Bedrock edition, and I just wish they came back to the Bedrock to the console edition so much. Because of course it makes sense. Bedrock edition makes sense. You're going to be crossplay, so everyone can play with everyone. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But they removed so many features, that you had in original console editions, or like treated in a different perspective, which I don't think was the best way to treat them. Of course, for the people who owned the old console editions, you can still access them on the menu for Minecraft. But I don't know. I mean, I don't want to be here complaining about modern Minecraft because there's way too many people already doing that. I think, while I do agree that old Minecraft, both for us being kids, but also for the old features, while I do agree there was way more effort given to to the updates, to the games, and now today with the new Microsoft management, it sometimes, if not most times, feels like they they are they're trying to make Minecraft, they want to get money with Minecraft, of course, because Microsoft is this big company. They're not giving enough care for this game. It's like they want money, but they don't really know what made Minecraft so successful in the first place. And I think it's suffering right now. I think the biggest for me, the biggest issue is that it's suffering from this complexity thing, where they're trying to make things way more complex, but not delivering something efficient in the very end. As I said, it just seems like they're doing it for the money, and I mean, why shouldn't they? Minecraft is this huge. You can get rich. I mean, of course they're already rich, but you know what I'm saying. Minecraft is just a huge thing. Of course they want to make money out of profitable things like Minecraft, but at least put some effort. At least put some effort in actually understanding what made the game work, what made this and this happen. Which sometimes feels like they do not acknowledge these things. To be honest, for me, the biggest issue in modern Minecraft isn't even the way the game has been, or it is a bad thing. I think the biggest thing is how they treated the last, their classic stuff. Because I heard something about they removed I don't know if they fixed it, but they removed Notch's name from the credits for Minecraft, the official credits for Minecraft. And I don't think they treated. I don't know about the guy about. I don't know about the guy who did the Minecraft paintings, you know, because they were really different. They have a different aspect, and while the new paintings that they're doing in Minecraft, they are nice. Don't get me wrong, they are nice, but from the style that was established first with you know, I think it was Christoph. Well, you know, the guy who did the original paintings. They just kind of seems like pixel arts, which I mean, as I said, it's cool. I like the. You also have the one which is supposed to be the reference for the world when you would create a world and you would have no icon, so it would be this black and white version of this random world. You have like a pig on a lake or something. So they made a painting for that. That's really cool. Those are really cool stuff. They're well made, and those are cool references and everything. I just think the biggest issue is that it strays so much. You know, it just kind of escapes from the art style and art, quote unquote art style, quote unquote art direction that was established by the original paintings. You know, I think that's the only biggest issue. And I don't know, as I said before, I think they removed Notch's name from the credits. I don't know if they added now back. And they also did something regarding C418, which was the guy who did the original soundtracks, like the ones I think that are playing right now. Yeah, of course, he did these soundtracks, which are just the iconic Minecraft soundtracks, and he wasn't, from what I've seen, he wasn't treated nicely. And don't get me wrong, they're bringing new artists, you know, people doing new songs for Minecraft. The songs are nice, and don't get me wrong, yet again, don't get me wrong, they're really nice, but I think, yet again, it's the same issue, where it kind of also leaves the path that was established by the original soundtrack, and I still, these new artists cannot really capture the feel that C418's soundtrack would capture with the original soundtrack. You know, it was just a different feel, and I don't mean about the nostalgic factors. And of course, if it was for nostalgic factors, you could say a bunch of things. I mean about how the songs actually sound, how they make you feel. I think the new ones are going for a different path, which yet again, while it is good, it strays away from what was established prior, you know. And of course, they're trying something new. They're trying to make the game more complex. They're doing this, and that. But I don't know. I think they could try something new while still sticking to original formula, as I said. Because I think what the biggest issue of Microsoft is that they're making the game so much complex, this and that, but while not understanding what made the game good in the first place, and just the basics that made the game good in the first place. Anyways, I don't want to be here complaining, because as I said, I'm sorry. I said that I wouldn't be complaining, and then I stayed 5 or 10 minutes talking about this thing. I am so sorry. This is all on me. But Minecraft is a nice game. I want to be the first to say how much impact it had on people. People like me, like kids, and anyone who played and really cared about Minecraft. Minecraft had some sort of impact, and even directly, we know, when people would complain about Minecraft just being the simple game, which it is all about. Minecraft is just a simple game with this squarey graphics or a sandbox where you just build stuff, and I could be wrong, but I think it even started, the humble beginning started as a school project, right? I could be wrong, but I think it started as a school project, as a cave game stuff, and then it evolved into the Minecraft we know today, and it's just this huge impact in the whole world, and the gaming industry as well, because it was something quote unquote different. And I remember when my mom and my aunt would say, "Hey, Minecraft, like that game with block people, where they, their blocks are that simple, and the graphics are not that good." Yeah, because nowadays you also have that worshipping of good graphics, even though good graphics don't do a good game. But yeah, and then you have people like saying, "Oh, Minecraft is that with the graphic like the little squares, sucks ass, looks like an old game." Which I mean, yes, Minecraft is supposed to be this basic game, just squares for graphics, stuff like that. Uh, but it's good, and I don't need to tell how Minecraft is good, but it just changed how we see games and stuff like. I don't know, it's just a giant cultural, quote unquote cultural impact on gaming industries and all that, and on people, simple people like me, who really enjoyed and played the game and had a fun time, playing it. So yeah, I think that's basically all about what I want to really talk about Minecraft. I'm just a simple guy here, just doing this stupid video about Minecraft. But yeah, Minecraft was really it is a good game. It is a game that really, as I said, I'm a huge fan of creative. So for me, for example, it's a game that really gives you the tools. Yeah, as much if you can build out of blocks, or even the transcend and do something with blocks that don't even look like blocks. Opa,
Vem.
tô indo.
Traz o celular pra tirar uma foto.
So yeah, I mean that's basically about it. It's just a fun game. And as I said, Minecraft for me was just a game that just give you all the tools in the table for you. I was never much of a creative kid, but it would just hand you the tools for you to build anything that you can come up with your mind. And I remember exactly so many things that I would plan and do in Minecraft. I don't know. It's just fun. That's basically about it. That's all I have to say about the game. And of course, I'll be going now. This video is a little bit long. I know it's basically me yapping, but I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope next video I can conclude that house. Well, I'll finish the video for now. Bye bye.